my next guest, Skyler Jett, has worked with music royalty like Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, Sting, Aretha Franklin. The list is endless. The Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter was a member of the legendary Commodores, and he's co-founder of the CEO of Music for Global Change. Skyler, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
That's an impressive CV.
Wow.
Can you pinch yourself and go, is that really me?
It's the most wonderful thing to, be involved with all these amazing icons. I'm over the hill for it.
And here you are in Belfast.
Yes.
The home of Titanic.
Yes.
And you sang on that track.
I did, and it's wow. I mean, who knew that movie was going to be that big? And it turned out to be the #1 theme song for a film of all time. Yeah.
Well, tell me about the Global Music Corporation. Tell me, what's the ethos behind it?
Music for Global Change.
Music for Global Change, yes.
Yes. My concept is to teach young people about the benefits of positive lyrical content. Not talking about yourself, how we can solve problems, right? Because I was a youth in the '60s, and I saw Woodstock. And when I saw Woodstock, all the young people were talking about how we could stop the Vietnam War. So it was actually the young people, that rised up like that to stop the war. And we need that to happen again.
Because for centuries, music has been responsible for global change.
It's the #1
for
language
time
in the
immemorial.
world. Yeah, it's definitely the #1 language in the world.
Well, having looked at your website, the ethos behind it is fabulous, because music doesn't have any boundaries, it doesn't have any bias, or it shouldn't have, and that can be a problem.
Yeah, I've never been to a country that didn't have music. And what I want to do, for so many, I can go anywhere in Europe and hear American music, but Americans don't do the same for Europeans. Mm-hmm. And I don't like that. And I want to change that because there's so much talent over here. There's 300 million Americans. There's 960 million Europeans. And it's not fair that all this talent over here doesn't get heard in America. And I want to change that.
Because so often you hear bands, be them, sort of like, as far as we're concerned, like superstars, but they find it really difficult to break America, but yet they still feel that's the be-all and end-all. They have to break America to make it big.
Yeah, well, the three meccas are LA, New York, and London. So at some point in your career, no matter where you're at, you're going to have to go there and get some promotion. And so, like I said, I want to take this worldwide. I want kids in America to hear different instruments from different countries, right? So they can integrate that. But long as they do the lyrics about how we can heal each other, that's the most important thing.
Because you've got the perfect background to do this, because you've worked with so many people, but you've also written for so many other people as well. Which do you prefer? Do you like to hear your own music coming out of other people's mouths, or do you like doing it yourself?
It's what a blessing for somebody to cover one of my songs. That's a compliment that is more than money. I've been doing this since I was 10 years old, so I love performing, I love producing, and I love bringing people together, right? And
can I say, you must be a style icon, because your fashion sense is fabulous, and you were here for the Alternate Fashion Show recently. What was that like?
Oh my God, you know what? I've fallen in love with two people, Shelley Rogers and Kieran, who came up with this concept of equal. So when I came here, now just thinking about the word equal, and I mean, they have paraplegic people, everybody can be a star, right? And so I wrote this theme song for them, and the next thing you know, they invited me back to the castle, and we had so much fun on Saturday night. I'm back. I can't believe we're back this fast.
Well, I am delighted that you are back this fast, and I would wish you were going to be here for even longer, because we're running out of time. But thank you so much indeed. And you've had a ball in Belfast.
I had a ball in Belfast.
But I also want to, because I know you've got Irish roots, you've got an Irish grandmother. You'll have to come back and tell me more about that in the future. Skyler, thank you so much indeed for joining me this evening. Lovely to see you.
Blessings.
So before Nigel and Laura sing Shallow, here are some ideas on how you can keep yourself entertained in the coming days. It's Pammy's Picks. With their critically acclaimed new LP, Music Confines the Machines garnering high praise, Videos and the Villains will return to Crumlin Road